Welcome back to the channel. Today we're just doing a bunch of little stuff to the Sketchy John. Now that it's pretty much complete, we're just gonna do a little details to really bring it past the finish line. So right now I'm about to paint these fenders. They come factory with what looks to be some type of like rust prevention, maybe grease, but I haven't even put this in the water and it's already starting to show surface rust. So I'm gonna sand these down and just do a nice coat of paint, nothing too crazy. And then against my better judgment, I'm probably gonna do some type of camouflage on the exterior of the boat. Probably grab one of these palm fronds or whatever, and I do a nice like beachy camo design. And then I picked up a cooler on Facebook Marketplace and a bungee cord. I'm gonna put it to the grab bar and kind of bungee it in place. I got some extra wire that I got to wire up these trolling motor wires. The wire is a little small though, so I might have to go back to West Marine and get some thicker wire. I got a rod holder for the side of the grab bar, just really beefing up that grab bar. And then just other little stuff, nothing crazy. This is that part I was talking about in the last video for the tilt mechanism on the back of the motor. Now that the motor's mechanically sound and runs great, might as well throw the old tilt bracket on and get it in tip-top shape. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of keep working at these fenders, and then I'll probably throw some camo on the sides. So stick around, just kind of tinkering around today, finishing up the Sketchy John. Then that's literally it. So I'm excited. It's a nice sunny day outside. Gonna enjoy this probably more than I should. Using Goo Gone as my liquid for my wet sanding, because I also, hopefully the Goo Gone kind of helps me out with taking some of that grease or whatever it was off of it. But really just scuffing it up so that my paint sticks. And then just gonna blast this with some black paint. Nothing crazy. Try and stay away from all of the rest of the trailer. I'll probably hit this with some carb cleaner too, just to get the rest of that solvent off. But scuffing it up always helps your paint adhere. Just gonna hit it with some Rust-Oleum Ultra Matte. I keep so many of these cans in the garage. I use this stuff on everything. Nothing too crazy. See the difference? That's the paint that I didn't get all the solvent off, and so it's not really sticking. So I mean, it's not a big deal. I just let that dry and then hit it with another coat. I feel it's fine in those like little discrete areas, but up top on the big meat and potatoes, I like for it to look a little better. I also just completely forgot to do that part, and it is what it is. But that's a good example of the difference. This is very smooth and adhered nicely, and this just kind of looks bubbly. But that's just because it didn't stick. Whatever. That'll do it for the fenders. I'm gonna be smart and wait to do the camo on the sides until I get into the garage a little bit later. If you can't hear, it's super windy. So I mean, I lost a lot of paint to the wind. Truck got a little overspray, no big deal though. But yeah, I mean, it looks a hell of a lot better, and it'll keep it from the rust. I mean, we'll see. We'll put it in the water a couple times and see how it does. Got some overspray onto the rest of the trailer. Whatever. Like I said, I got this on Facebook Marketplace. I thought it was an Arctic. It's a 20. I really just got it to put on the grab bar so that this can be used as a seat. But I mean, after looking at it, I don't know if it actually is an Arctic or not. It might be, but today it's gonna be a Yeti. How about that? Looks like a Yeti to me, huh? Got the old girl strapped in. Definitely not going anywhere. And just had to kind of finagle a bungee cord around. Doesn't look too bad. Not a bad time to throw on a rod holder, beef up this grab bar a little bit, make it a little more functional. Had to get rid of these spacers so that it would fit. There wasn't much room to work with, but she's on there now. How about that? How about that? I tied a little slip knot for this extra drain plug. It is extra. In case I ever lose Old Faithful, I'll have another one. But I mean, I could use that slip knot for anything, little pliers or whatever you want. I've been thinking about getting a cup holder for right here that's similar to that. But I don't know, is that like too much beef on this little grab bar? We're kind of exceeding the load capacity, at least visually maybe. Looking at it in hindsight, I kind of wish it was black, but whatever. I'm not gonna get carried away. I completely forgot I got a little baggie of stickers to put around as well. Also, these bungee cords, got them from Harbor Freight. This whole section was like $3. So I figured, you know, just keep them around, whatever. I got these just in case this one was too short, which it kind of was to go all the way around, but being able to latch onto this, the grab bar on the grab bar, it worked out fine. So I have some extra bungees, considering they are camouflage. I mean, I don't see the harm. There's some type of use for this, I feel. Just keeping a couple bungees on the boat. Finished up throwing some stickers on, threw the rest of the bungees on as well. You might think it's all fun and games, but wait till we're out on the water and you need a bungee cord. Who are you gonna call? Well, I mean, there's definitely like functional things that we can do with these. But anyways, on to the next thing. I don't know. You know, while we're out here, we might as well make ourselves useful, because there is something that we need to do that I forgot about. Is this throttle arm is held on by a zip tie, and I ordered a new piece for right there. So we'll do that. Also, my rule out here is that if you ever see water, you drink water. Anytime you walk past, if you look at a water, you drink that water. Out here in this Florida sun, can't take any chances. I had 2 heat strokes last summer, back to back. One Monday, the following Monday, another heat stroke. So take it from me, it sucks for sure. Got that buttoned up quite nicely. Amazon carb is holding up really well. So I guess on to the next thing. Picked up a can of Surface Shield. I'm gonna run that all over the trailer, underneath, all about. But picked it up from Harbor Freight, and they gave me a free gift for today. So grabbed some gloves out of the deal too. Pretty sweet. I actually got the Surface Shield to put a coat on the fenders, but I guess I didn't get there fast enough because there was already surface rust. So I figured bypass the Surface Shield, throw a coat of paint on there. Should be a little more longevity out of these things. And then I'm gonna throw some Surface Shield all over these like hardware pieces. They don't have much life left, but with the Surface Shield we might get a little more. Don't get me wrong, she's due for some new hardware all the way throughout, which I am gonna do, but today is not the day for that. TA Mahoney coat. How funny is it that I sprayed a bunch of stuff that like didn't need to be sprayed, and I've lightly sprayed things that do need to be sprayed. Little Surface Shield is not going to hurt anything. Keep that in mind. Although this wire probably would work for this trolling motor, I'm not 100% sure I'm going to keep this trolling motor on here. I have a couple other trolling motors, and I'll probably throw this transom mount riptide on there. So I just need to go ahead and go get some thicker wire. So I'm gonna go do that. While I'm out, I'm gonna get a couple of battery boxes, just because I think these Everstarts are kind of ugly. So if I can hide them in a box or whatever, maybe one for the back as well. Just kind of making it look a little more complete. Although I wasn't, thrilled with the idea of throwing some beachy camo on here. Like some weed looking waterline, but I'm actually excessively thrilled with how this came out. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the store, get a couple little bits and bobs, nothing too crazy, and then come home. I'll probably throw the trailer lights on, and then that'll be a wrap on the Sketchy John, I believe. And then it's sandbar time, to be honest. Back out here enjoying a beautiful sunset, and I got some more goodies at a West Marine goodie bag over here. I got the right gauge wire, and then I also picked up some cup holders. I'm gonna mount one like up here and on the back. I'm losing something just fell out of the, oh my god, it's so far. That is my receipt. You get back here, you receipt. Dag nabbit. Anywho, can't complain with a sunset like that. I want to show you that when I reviewed the footage of this new camouflage, in the back there was like a bald spot that I didn't realize was such a sight for sore eyes. So I hit some more right here. So it looks a lot more filled out. And I'm happy with how it looks. So I'm gonna put a battery in the battery box. I'm gonna wire up some of these cables, and then mount the cup holders, and then that'll do it. And then, like I said, sandbar time. Couple functional cup holders. I mean, works for me. I went looking for something that would clip on. Closest thing was at Bass Pro Shop, and that's like 40 minutes away, so I didn't deem it worthy. These are fine. They get the job done for a little cruise, a little sunset cruise. Put a little Dr. Pepper right there, a little Gatorade, whatever. Here's the cables that were on them, which definitely reach, but as soon as you like turn left or right, it'll yank the cord a little bit. So I'm just gonna add a couple feet on here just for safe measure. One last look at everything and before the sun goes completely down. I'm stoked. I really enjoy how this came out. I really was skeptical, but I'm very happy with it. Once I finish wiring all this stuff up, this is how long it's gonna be. Definitely overkill. But I'll be able to spin all the way around with no worries if that's what I need to do. So I'd rather, you know, not have to think about it. I could probably cut this down a little bit even. We'll see. Everything's wired up nicely. Works. That's all I could ask for. Now I'm just gonna clean all this stuff up. I also got this like wire wrap that I'm gonna put around it all, just kind of clean it up, make it look nicer. And then this smaller wire I am going to use to like wire up something sweet, probably. Not really sure what. Maybe some lights. I don't know. That's gonna do it, at least for this video. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the Sketchy John is completed. I really can't think of what else to do. The motor's all good. The batteries are sorted. The trolling motor's wired nicely. We got cup holders. We got a grab bar. The trailer is like usable. We got bungee cords. I mean, we got a cooler. We got an extra drain plug, rod holders. We got the new throttle arm thing. She got a little camo. The fenders are now prevented from getting rusty. I mean, I think that's it. I think the Sketchy John is done. Obviously, the next video, which I'm gonna post tomorrow because I'm just gonna go out tomorrow, is gonna be a maiden voyage, first trip to the sandbar. Like I said a couple videos back, probably cook up some grub on the sandbar, bring the old Coleman grill, make something nice and healthy on the sandbar, catch a sunburn. You know, check again if there's any leaks. I got some like marine sealant. I'll keep that bad boy on me at all times when I take this out in open waters. But other than that, I'm pretty sure that's it. So one last look at her before I put her in the other garage and shut her away for the night. I think that looks sick. Definitely looks more like a skiff rather than a duck boat. I don't know. Whatever. I appreciate you watching. If you made it to the end, you're a legend. And if you watch tomorrow's video, we'll be on a sandbar. So hope to see you there. And yeah, cheers. Peace. I'll tell you, that motherfucker looks like a Yeti. Damn it. Every time I glanced over it, I'm like, damn, I bought a Yeti? I forgot.